Hello, 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 and welcome back to well, this isn't what I normally do. This is F1-22. This is, I think this is the first video I've ever posted on this game. But today, what I'm going to be doing is trying to beat 0% AI when my wheel is on 50% sensitivity. So basically, every movement that I'm going to have to do with the wheel is going to have to be double what I would normally do. And I believe at this point on this lap, this is like a control lap that I did, where my wheel was on normal sensitivity, so 100% sensitivity. So basically the wheel movements were 1-to-1. Now, whilst it's going on, I just want to really thank you guys, because over the last few days, we hit 200 subscribers, and that's just a massive milestone for me. I think at time of recording the audio for this video, we are actually on 214 subscribers, and this is on the 26th of December that I'm recording the audio. So I believe in 2 days we've gone up 11 subscribers, which is absolutely massive. And in the last 28 days we've gone up 55. This is the biggest growth this channel's ever seen, and I really want to keep this going. And to see, I think the goal I'm going to set for myself by the end of the year is hopefully going to be 500 subscribers. So if you guys could make that happen, that would be just amazing. But for now, I believe this lap is coming to an end. As I said before, trying to get to 500 by the end of... Actually, to be fair, I say by the end of the year. It's still 2022 when I record this. So about 287 subscribers in 5 days might be a bit illogical, but it's end of 2023. Now, I do remember at the start of this, I did manage to actually forget to record the start for this first try at this challenge, but we did have a little collision with Ocon, and yeah, that was the end of that go. Next try, I believe we just... Actually, I can't remember what happened. Oh, yes, we spin it into the wall. Final turn. Okay, so yeah. So far, wasn't going really that well. And so I decided that I was going to put on my Silverstone setup. I don't know if it's really going to happen, but it didn't really help. We completely damaged the car. And then just had a little trip off track into the gravel with a bit of a spin in it. So that was the end. Now, once again, we spin out on the final turn. But now, I think this is a bit of a longer one, because I think this is the first one where I actually remembered to record the start. So that actually has really helped us here. We don't get a very good start against these AI. I found the AI starts are very good, even on 0% AI. So into... coming up to turn 3 here, I believe it is Village if I'm not mistaken. We are actually up into P14 already. We're going to go round the outside of Magnussen and hopefully Esteban Ocon as well. Nope, we don't get the move done completely, but right down the hangar straight we're going to set the ERS button to overtake, and we're going to go braking a bit early there because I find that even on 0% AI... No, I find it on 0% AI, the AI brake really early and carry no speed through corners. Which, to be honest, is what you'd expect from them. But it means when you're trying to drive fast and overtake them, you're hitting into the back of them and breaking your wing. And as you can see with Bottas, what happened a few corners ago. But right now, coming up to Mackett's and Beckett's, this is where I thought I'd actually lose a lot of time to the AI because of the wheel sensitivity. I'm not able to do those quick change of direction movements, but actually it was in the slow speed where I was hurt a lot with the 50% wheel sensitivity, but in the high speed we were managed to make so much time up on them. It's like here you can see with the wheel trace on the side, we're almost 90 degrees to the corner where there's barely any wheel turning at all. And there you can see, we're full lock through those corners, but the wheel's only about, I don't know how to describe it. It's like 45 degrees to where we actually go. But as once again here, through the high-speed corners, we do get a track limits violation. But we still almost go up the inside of Fernando Alonso there. The high-speed corners is where we're making up the most time. It's the slow-speed corners like this where we're actually losing time. And that's where I find the biggest problems here. I chose Silverstone because I thought it's a track with lots of corners. I'd be able to feel the full effects of the wheel being at low sensitivity for the entire lap with lots of different scenarios. As we go outside of our teammate there, George Russell and Lando Norris, all in one corner. As now we're coming onto the back of Sainz and Perez in the Ferraris, coming up into Copse here. It's a very quick corner. We do get another track limits violation though, but hopefully we don't get a penalty. I think that we shouldn't get a penalty, but I do think the track limits are really harsh on this game compared to last game, and you're getting a lot more than usual. But right now, along the straight, we're going to get past Sainz and maybe try for a dive bomb on Perez. We're going to go up the inside. I say a dive bomb, it's really not hard on 0% AI to get past them. But now we've just got to get past Verstappen and the leader, Leclerc. Right now, I think this is where we're losing most of our time. Because I find this on normal wheel sensitivity. The final complex of Silverstone is actually really hard on normal wheel sensitivity because I find I spin out a lot. So I don't have much confidence through there. And with 50% wheel sensitivity, I have no confidence going in there at all that I'm not going to spin the car. And that's just so exaggerated by not having much steering at all through there, not much sensitivity in the wheel, as Verstappen actually fights us back here. But we're going to counter that by trying to go around the outside of Charles Leclerc, and we are now past him. Now, the only thing we have to do now is basically just not spin it and try and get a gap to Leclerc and Verstappen. Now, this shouldn't be hard, as we've already got a 1.5 second gap to Leclerc. And so, as you can see there, I really expected when I went through there to get a penalty there, because I was definitely off the track. But then there's some times where, the times where you gain by going off the track, you don't get a warning for. But the times you lose by going off the track, you get a warning for some reason. I find it really annoying. Through this corner as well, I find it really hard, actually, in clean air, to get through that corner. I don't know why I found it harder than in dirty air, as we actually really have too much steering lock through there, because it's really hard to, with the 50% wheel sensitivity, to actually get the wheel going back in a straight line. Because you're having to turn the wheel so much more, which means you have to turn it so much more back. It takes longer to get back round, which means that we have a lot of, I don't want to call it oversteer, but it's too much steering lock into corners. We don't have the speed to steer around at those corners, as right now we have a 2.3 second gap to Charles Leclerc. It's looking pretty good, but you only got about a lap and a half left to go. But I believe that at some point we're going to have some problems, because as you saw last lap, we had that big moment into the end of the lap, and I believe that it happens a few more times. But for now, I think we're chilling, basically just driving around into Copse, still gaining about 3-4 tenths through there on the AI each lap. But for now, I think we're pretty chilling. I just want to point out that this wheel trace took so long to set up, because it wouldn't follow it at the start. But now, going down the final straight of the lap, coming onto the lap, we do have the fastest lap, which is expected because we're on 0% AI, but yeah. Alright, while we're going around the track nice and lovely, guys, what do you think I should do for my next video if you're still on here? I think I'm straight after this, I'm going to record driving with 200% wheel sensitivity, because I think that would be quite fun. I don't know what tracks I might do it on. I think I want to put 2 tracks in, because I don't think I left... I've had to put a lot of mid-rolls in and B-rolls in here. So, I think maybe if I think maybe I might do 2 tracks. I think maybe Spa I want to do, because I believe if I up the wheel sensitivity, my wheel's just going to go crazy if I let it go. So I want to try that. But I also want a track that I want to know I can get used to. I might try France, to be honest. I think France could be a pretty good track to do it on. But for now, we're on the final lap, going down the old pit straight. It's only a 5-lap race, so... Oh, and we've got a 2-second time penalty. I didn't know you could get those. I thought it was 3 seconds. As we have a bit of a moment going into cops, we turned in a bit too early. I was trying to anticipate how hard it was going to be to turn, as we actually get another warning going through that corner that we completely cut before and it didn't give us a warning. That's why I think that... I say the penalty system is harsh. I think it's completely fine, but sometimes it gives you warnings for completely things that you've stayed on track for, and then sometimes it gives you warning. It doesn't give you a warning for going off track, and then if you do it again, it'll give you another warning. But to be fair, that 2-second time penalty doesn't really matter, because we're 5.2 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Once again, going really wide into that turn, because you have to put so much steering lock in for that final corner that you just takes forever to get it back, as we do come home in first place against 0% AI with 50% wheel sensitivity. We do get driver of the day. And guys, I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully I can get this video out in time so they'll be out before New Year. And I just want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers once again. It's, as I said before, massive milestone for me. I hope just we can keep this going and try and get 500 by the end of 2023. So, saying that, please can you guys like and subscribe. It means so much to me to get this 200 subscriber milestone. And I'm just going to keep thanking you and thanking you and thanking you. So guys, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Tell me what you want to see more of down in the comment section, because I want to do more Minecraft on here, but my laptop, for some reason, OBS isn't picking up Minecraft, so I can't record it anymore, and it's really annoying me. So I'm posting F1 stuff because I know we'll record F1. And I believe I just have some fun with the wheel rotation here. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.